showdown we circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Got it. Breaks free. Has the first down, is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Matt Gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Finds an open target on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. The ball is caught. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end ought to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And there's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches him off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
They're going to run the option. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And now the handoff. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Kicking right, this one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble to his left. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short completion with the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. QB keeper all the way. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Second down, they're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They try to run it with the option. That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Davis. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option play. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense. Dogs will crank up the tempo. We're ahead with a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. It's gone. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Caught near the sideline. It's gone. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but you can't get too complacent. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. But when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.